Hi guys, this is Charlie. So, for the fourth video of this whole series, we've came to this beautiful ZhaoXing Dong Village. Well, ZhaoXing Dong Village is also a finished scenery inside Guizhou. Different from the Xijiang Qianhu Miao Village, ZhaoXing Dong Village is actually dominated by the Dong ethnic, a kind of minor ethnic in China. 11 years ago, when I was first came to this village, I was so shocked by the people there and how big this place is. And so 11 years later, I really want to see the difference of it. And actually, when I arrived at the door of this village, I was shocked again. After a long drive, we finally arrived at night at the ZhaoXing Dong Village. I thought it was going to be like completely dark. However, the whole village was actually shining like a sun. I've noticed that lots of decoration lights has been placed on the buildings and the doors of this whole village, making it seem more prosperous than 11 years ago. Well, actually, I was kind of disappointed that I thought this village is going to be like Xijiang Miao Village again, like maybe being corrupted by the commercialized society. However, I was wrong for this time. When I just went in the door, I actually saw lots of people, no matter tourists or native people, dancing around the fire. They were not doing it for money. They were just doing it as their traditions. The dance and performance there are free of charge. You could join at any time if you like. And after the dance, the girls of Dong just came out and performed their traditional chorus. At that moment, I finally found the scenery that I'm seeking. After a night at ZhaoXing Dong Village, I finally had time to explore this big place. I discovered that the place is being divided into 5 groups called Tuan, and these 5 Tuans are 仁义礼智信, which are the 5 principles of the Confucianism. Each Tuan has their own cluster of buildings and their own people and traditions. It's like a small society or a community there. Annually, these 5 groups actually compete with each other in their own group, like just competing about maybe their cooking skills or like living skills. Wandering on the streets of this big place, I found that what I really like about this place is that I just couldn't see many shops or bubble tea like places everywhere in this village. They just have one centralized commercial street where you could buy like traditional things and their costumes. But in other places it is rather original and native, that you could actually feel the culture there and see the kids and women and like old people just playing around, doing their things, washing clothes, which is very great to look. At that place, I actually saw the perfect combination of just economic development and the preservation of culture. Original citizens here views the tourists as actually visitors, like guests, instead of just customers to buy their own products. In this way, they could just sell their true hearts to you, talk about their tradition and their like original stories or fairy tales that their mom and dad used to tell them. This is the only place where I could actually see the peace and the harmony, that I could actually settle down, sit inside a temple and just like maybe chat with the local people. It is actually my favorite place in this tour. After staying for 1.5 days, I stepped out of the door of this big village. I actually felt a bit melancholy because I don't know what's the next time when I could just see this village and the citizens inside them. It is my ideal way of living as a minor ethnic. So, our next step is going to be the Dali Dong Village, which I will explain more in the next video. If you like this video, please click like and just subscribe to this series. Thank you for listening.